Good day, everyone.
I was born and raised in Detroit. Growing up there, I saw people like me running things.
This is a courtroom, not a circus, so we're gonna calm down.
I'm sorry.
What I found there was a passion that I didn't know existed.
This is the bottom line.
I'm excited to free fall into the limitless possibilities with we the people. So many are fearful of the law. They think it's something that works against them.
I think you need to begin to accept responsibility for your mistakes.
We are the people.
Dolly Hollywood claims her client failed to pay her commission fees, even though she helped him rise to fame. Pinky Ruiz says he's getting famous on his own now and has given the agent all the money she deserves.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lauren Lake presiding.
You may be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello, thank you, Sean. Good day, everyone. Good day. This is the case of Hollywood versus Ruiz. Ms. Hollywood, you are suing Mr. Ruiz for $9,700. The commission, you say the defendant owes you after helping the defendant transform. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, and so, Mr. Ruiz, you say you don't owe her a thing.
Not a dang thing.
Okay. Well, let's get started. Ms. Hollywood, please tell the court why you're here. What happened?
I'm here because, unfortunately, after a year and a half of having a contract with Pinky, he owes me commission, and I am very, very disappointed because I have helped so much the last 3 years and a half building a character, making him famous. You know what I'm saying? I devoted my time without charging any single dime. And everything happened. If you want, I can tell you the story, how he kind of contacted me in order to make him famous.
Well, I'd like to hear that. I want to know how the relationship began.
Yes.
But say the real story.
No, of course, this is public, so you can Google it. So this is it. My name is Dolly Hollywood. I came to America many years ago from Buenos Aires, Argentina, and I actually made a name of myself. How do I make a name of myself? Is because I created something called the Plastics of Hollywood. The Plastics of Hollywood is the first human doll house for people that want to look like human dolls, creatures, aliens, and they are devoted to change their looks in order to become famous.
Not many dolls there.
I have a lot of dolls, especially from all over the world.
So
and
you're
you
still
came
worried
to me.
about me,
Remember
though. Why
that
you're still worried
you
about
came
me,
to
though?
me.
Why you're
I
still
did
worried
it
about
for
me,
you.
Let's get some order now. I
Yes.
want to understand what's going on. You're creating human dolls. I'm interested now.
Yes.
So people come in, they want to be a doll.
They want to be a doll, but also they want to be famous.
And so they want to make money and transform their looks to look like something that would be in a doll house. They want to give that energy. And that's what you do.
Exactly.
You help them
Supposedly.
transform their looks.
Exactly.
So when you met Mr. Ruiz, how did that happen?
Well, he was in a position that he didn't have self-confidence. So the first thing that I noticed is that he had a lot of potential, but the confidence was not there.
A lot.
So I suggested first a therapist in order for him to start building the self-confidence. And then once that was getting better and better and better, he said, well, maybe I should enhance my look a little bit. Not everybody that comes to the dollhouse has to have plastic surgery. Some people can do makeup, hair, and outfits in order to look like a human doll. In his case, he did a couple of cosmetic procedures to enhance the look, and he was very happy, and he became like a super different person.
And that's why you're mad. And that's why you're so upset.
No, I'm not upset at all. I was so happy because I said, well, now that I I give you all this time for free in order to make you famous, in order to start getting you jobs. You need to start getting training in acting, in singing, in performing, because what's your talent if you just look good? Just looking good is not a talent.
You have to do in the Barbie townhouse. That's all you need.
Well, but if you want to become famous and getting jobs that people pay you in order to go, you still need to have some training.
So we need to add on some talent.
So
we need to cultivate more talent.
And that's what I did.
You're doing artist development.
Correct.
All right.
And I did all that for free for 2 years and a half.
All right. Now, Mr. Ruiz, I want to understand, why did you reach out to Miss Hollywood
So, Your Honor, my name is Pinky. I'm a model, I'm an actor, and I'm a social media influencer.
Okay.
So, I mean, some of the stuff she's saying is true. I did meet her at like it was a random networking event. So, I seen her and I was like, damn, she's sickening boots, like her outfits.
Wait,
the way
she's what?
Sickening, like she's slaying the house down
sickening.
boots.
Okay,
like,
okay.
Like slay.
Slick.
Yes,
Okay.
per usual. I was just very like insecure, you know. So a mutual friend like introduced us, and she was like, "Oh, she could like get you into us foot in the door," because you know when I was younger, I would walk around Hollywood like, "Damn, one day I'm gonna be one of these stars," you know. And okay, girl, we get it. So yeah, she did do all that for me, but I feel like I already paid her enough money that we did sign a contract. I even forgot what the
I was
contract.
just about to say, what was the contract? What did the
So-
contract entail? You have it?
Oh, yes.
May I have it, please?
Coming up,
So she transformed you, and you ended up looking like you look now, and this is what you started looking like.
Yeah, that's what I started looking
I
like.
don't know what the-
and that
That's
was
a
match.
huge transformation,
Yeah,
Not that.
and you've been working and getting different jobs.
absolutely, absolutely. And I have the same contract that Pinky does with Miss Hollywood here.
if you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. You're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with the case of Dolly Hollywood, who brought Pinky Ruiz to court over her agent commission fees.
So you agree, after she puts her time and energy into helping you transform, you agree to let the agency manage you for a minimum of 3 years, and then the agency would get 10% gross profits of everything you make during the 3 years after transitioning into a doll. And any jobs or opportunities that's brought to the table during the length of the contract must be taken into consideration. You both signed.
Yes, Your Honor, that is correct. But the bookings were not booking. Like she promised me this, and that.
That
Girl,
is
she
not
got
true,
me-
Your Honor. You know how
Girl,
I
you
found
got
out
me
he
like
was not.
3
You know
bookings.
how
You
I
got me
found
like
out
3
he was not
book-
paying me
Is
the
she
money.
asking me the question or she asking
No, but
you?
I saw you in a commercial and in a print.
Right,
and I
because
said,
you're
why
looking
you
out
didn't
for
tell
me.
me about
Like,
this
she's
job?
so
I got
worried about all these
betrayed.
other
Hold
dolls,
on, I
all
can't
these
hear.
other
I
dolls.
can't hear if you're both talking at the same time. Mr. Ruiz, so from this relationship, did you make money?
Yes, I did, and she already got
How did
what
you
was
start
supposed to get
making
paid.
money?
From getting a modeling, like acting jobs. It was modeling jobs, and people started reaching out to me as soon as they seen me like going viral, going on Google and all that
That's the
stuff. It wasn't
betrayal. He
because
went
of her.
behind my back.
Though. How
And
is
he's
it
under
betrayal?
contract still, Your
Girl, you
Honor.
promised me this and that. You already got enough money from me. What more do you
It's
want?
not
My whole
enough
career.
money. You're
She's
under
just
contract
jealous that
for
I'm
3 years.
successful and I'm doing it. She's
Let's
not.
get some order. I am trying to read the contract, listen to both of you all, one at a time. Let me ask the questions, you give the answers, because I want to understand this. How long did it take after you signed the contract for you to start making money, Mr. Ruiz?
I was making in the beginning, and it's been like a year and a half. That's when after a year and a half, that's when I was making my own money, and I was getting my own like bookings.
So how is it your own money if it's within the time span of the contract that's outlined here?
Because her as a manager, she should have been like giving me the bookings that she promised me. She wasn't giving me none
But
of that
it
for like
doesn't
months.
say here that the agency is to get you jobs.
Exactly.
But that was something that me and her discussed in person and on the phone. Maybe the contract doesn't say that, but after that, the bookings weren't booking.
But that's a problem.
And she told me all
that's
this.
a problem. That's
Yes,
a problem.
excuse me, Your Honor.
Because when you sign a contract, you're representing that this is the full understanding. That if there's going to be an addendum or change to the contract, that would be done in writing as well. I don't see any additional writings, but you're saying you expected that she would be getting you jobs.
Because-
after a year and a half, you start booking your own jobs.
Yes. Because that's what she told me the day, when we signed the contract, she literally told me, I'm gonna get you this. And it was cool in the beginning, like, oh, it was bookings left and right. I was getting paid boots.
Your
but
Honor,
then
may
she
I
already
say
got her
something?
10%, so I don't know what else she wants. She wants her whole life. She has this dollhouse, but why are you not worried about the other dolls that aren't getting bookings? You're worried about me.
Your Honor.
Well, you the doll that's making the money.
Exactly.
Period.
May
That's why
say
I got my
something,
own.
Your
I got
Honor?
my own followers.
As evidence, I suggest something.
You want
to
evidence? I
work
have
this
all the
deal out.
receipts, baby.
Okay, hold on. I do want to see your evidence, and then I also want to look at these transformation pictures. So this first picture, this is you, Miss Hollywood?
Yes.
With Photoshop.
Well, you can see me in real person. I'm here. There's no
Yeah, I
Photoshop
can
here.
see.
Oh, you want to see your Instagram? Oh my
Baby.
God. That's
And
me. I was 15
world
years.
knows how I
I was
look already,
15 years
darling.
old, Your Honor, in the picture with the dark hair.
And
I
she
was
still tries to
15
look
years
like that.
old. I'm older now.
And
of
you
course.
transformed yourself into this doll.
Yes, and I also transform the witness that I brought here, and he can tell you exactly how I changed
With no
his
bookings.
life as well.
All right, I'd like to hear from your witness. Sir, please stand. State your name for the court.
Your Honor, my name is Vince Mayer, and I've worked with Dolly Hollywood for about 4 years now, and she's been amazing.
Your agent as well.
Absolutely. She did a full transformation.
And she helped transform you.
Absolutely.
You transformed from what to what? I got some pictures here.
Yeah, I was basically out of a really messy relationship, and then went through a really rough time in my life, and then that's when I met Dolly Hollywood, and she basically saw some potential in me, similar to what's going on with Pinky. And she said, I see your potential, and I think I can mold you into a doll that can get jobs working in modeling and acting. And I was thrilled. I was like, hey, wow, this is amazing.
So she transformed you, and you ended up looking like you look now, and this is what you started looking like.
Yeah, that's what I started looking like.
I don't know what to
and
That's
that was
a huge transformation.
Yeah.
Not that huge.
And you've been working and getting different jobs.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I have the same contract that Pinky does with Miss Hollywood here.
Except I'm more booked than you.
No, I've been booked plenty, believe me.
And he actually renewed the contract.
You know what? She launched my career, and I owe her, and it's only 10%, which is
Most people take
such
20
a small
Hollywood.
amount to
Has
pay.
been.
That I'm
All right,
happy
so
to pay.
I want to understand, Mr. Ruiz, I do understand what you're saying, Mr. Mira. Thank you for your testimony. Mr. Ruiz, so in your mind, you thought that Miss Hollywood, was going to take 10% of the jobs she brought you only.
Right, and that's not in my mind. That's what we talked about. And literally, I have not gotten bookings in so long. And now that we're here, I haven't even spoke to her in months. So I don't even know why we're here. At this point, it's you're wasting my time.
How many years are you in from the agreement? What is the date of the
It's
agreement?
about, maybe a little over a year and a half.
So you're just a little over a year in.
Yes.
And you know what I offered, Your Honor? I offered, if you pay me what you owe me for the jobs you went behind my back, if you pay me the
wasn't behind your back, girl. You were Googling me,
$9,700, I will
so-
release you from the contract today. So we are done.
but is that-
And
I
I
have
offered,
my
and he
evidence,
did
Your
refuse to
Honor.
pay.
So wait, she made the offer that if you paid me all the commissions you owe me to date, I'll release you from the contract and everything else you book is yours and yours alone, and you didn't take that?
I am not paying her for that because I gave her more than enough already.
Coming up,
I found out that he was working behind my back because I saw a commercial and I saw a print job. I confronted, and he actually showed me how much he made behind my back.
you're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with the case of Dolly Hollywood, who brought Pinky Ruiz to court over her agent commission fees.
How many jobs have you paid her commission for? How much have you paid in commissions?
Oh, it was numerous, but I probably made about $125,000 already. So she got more than enough from me. She got her 10%.
So you've made
And those are jobs that she got
He's
me.
paid you commissions on over $100,000 worth of jobs.
Yes, that's around
And he
$12,000.
still owes you
More than bookings the show ever gave herself.
$9,700, which means he made $97,000 for himself, minus the
Right,
10%
for myself.
commission.
And
Not
so
for you,
let me
sweetie.
ask you this. Where's the record where you keep track of the other jobs that he has so you can count this $9,700? Where is that?
I found out that he was working behind my back because I saw a commercial and I saw a print job. I confronted, and he actually showed me how much he made behind my back. He showed me.
You showed
I went
her?
and I paid her what she was honored, the 10%, which was jobs she did get me. But the other jobs, I have text
He
messages
he
that people
has
reached
it.
out to
Let
me.
me see that.
And the beginning photos, Your Honor, are me before my transformation, and that's when
All
I
the
actually met
transformation
her.
was free, Your Honor. You know how much plastic surgery and cosmetic procedure cost in Los Angeles?
And that
All
came
was
out of
done
my
for
pocket,
free.
though,
Therapy
so-
for free.
You
He
just
became
introduced me to them.
famous
You didn't
because
pay
I
for
made
it.
him
You
famous.
introduced-
He was a nobody when I met him.
And now you're mad because I'm more
Hold
than
on.
you.
So this is your before picture,
Yes.
and this is your after.
Yes. That was maybe 3 years after actually meeting her and
That's a huge transformation, though.
yeah, I mean,
And you,
compared
but
to
you
yours,
wouldn't have
what was
had
that?
any of that if it wasn't for her.
The next picture
And
is a
those are-
before. That's you before.
Before, yes.
Up in the upper left corner.
Yes.
Coming up,
These are different designers and
And modeling
Jobs
gigs
reaching out to
reached
you.
out to me, not to her.
That's because I make you famous and people start
Girl,
knowing
there
about
she
you
goes with
because
the
of
famous
me.
again. Give it
Thanks,
up.
thanks to me, you look like that.
you're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with the case of Dolly Hollywood, who brought Pinky Ruiz to court over her agent commission fees.
And yes, Your Honor, and those other ones are like my modeling gigs that I got on my own. And you can see if you keep going through that there's text messages that they reached out to me. It was never through her or any of her assistants.
They reached out to you because I made you famous, so if you don't put me as your
You keep
manager,
saying that
people
we're
will
famous. You're just upset that I got more successful than you. Like, give it up.
Babe. No, you can Google me.
Give it up.
All right, let's get some order. Let's get some order. I'm looking through these text messages. I'm seeing you reach out to her. I'm seeing...
No, that's them reaching out to me.
All right, so they reached out to you. Okay, and I'm a fashion designer. She got your info. Oh no, these are other people reaching out to you.
Yeah, they're reaching out to me. Those are the ones
right,
that
but
she didn't
initially
book
you
me.
reached out to Ms. Hollywood for the transformation.
Yes, I don't have those receipts, but I did reach out to her, and she did admit to that. And that's in the picture that you're seeing right there. That's when I reached 100,000 on Instagram.
Yes, I see that.
100,000 on social media.
And then these are different designers and
modeling
jobs
gigs
reaching out to you.
Reached out to me, not to her.
That's because I make you famous and people start knowing
Girl,
about
there she
you
goes
because
with the
of
famous
me.
again. Like, give it up.
Thanks to me, you look like that.
Without the
No,
fame, you
thanks
don't
to-
get all of these gigs. You had nothing
Exactly.
before. It's the same
hold on.
story.
Whatever.
Let's get some order, please. I want to understand this. There is a check here for $29,000. That's a job you were paid to
Yes.
do. Am I correct?
All those checks are from the ones that I got paid.
17,000. 17,000, 34,000. You've been making big money.
Right.
And
that's why she
you
left.
believe that since you booked those jobs independently, you do not owe the commission.
Correct.
Judge Lake's verdict when We the People returns. You're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake.
The problem is in the written agreement that has been presented to this court that you say you signed, it does not state anywhere. It says everywhere that it is about gross receipts. Gross receipts means every single piece of income that you have coming in during these 3 years. It includes film, commercials, ads. It is specified that you owe her 10% of that. That is clear. You're not telling me that you were reaching out to brands and doing all of these things like, hey, you need to book me. Yeah. What you testified to is that you got so popular and you got so many followers, people were coming to you.
Right.
Well,
Correct.
that is all a part of what she's advertising as the transformation and what you get when you become a living doll through her agency. So in essence, what she said she can do for you, she did. And since you're in the window of time during those 3 years, you do owe her those commissions. And while you're shaking your head no, unfortunately, the law does say yes. That is how it works. All right? It's been determined by this court judgment for the plaintiff for $9,700. Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
It sounds like you're going to continue to make a ton of money. Court is adjourned.
All rise.
Judge Lake has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant owes $9,700.
Never get another
You're never
penny off
working
of
Hollywood
me.
again, trust
Oh,
me.
baby, trust. I mean, I see the dusty dolls.
Welcome
I see
to
the dusty
Hollywood.
dolls you kick it
Welcome
with.
to
The dusty
Hollywood.
dolls. All the
I'm
cobwebs,
grateful.
baby. Bye.
I'm grateful.
Seriously.
Okay,
I'm grateful.
I never bother. I don't fight with it.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.